to another episode of Desire to Inspire. It's your mama's favorite podcast. We got an exciting one here. It's not going to be long, but Dylan, let's get into it, baby. They know how you're doing. They know you're doing great.
Yeah. Well, first of all, hope you guys all had a great Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's fucking New Year's now. But basically, first of all, we would have liked it if you would have just jumped into whatever your resolution is already. But coming and seeing this, it is like about to be the new year. Just get started now. Just whatever little change. Start making these small changes now. And then come January 16th, really kick it into high gear. We've already talked about it. We got this community coming. But now we've been on this back end. We've been uploading all of our shit. We've been seeing what it's going to be. And it's going to be better than we even expected. I'm fucking hyped for it. Are you hyped for it? Because
I'm fucking excited, bro. I'm excited. You guys, we noticed and saw where the fucking gap in this industry was, as we talk about on the physical side and the mental side. We do not want this brand to only stand for the physical side. And so it's how can we bring these two fucking things together that keep us going day in and day out. And we noticed that people don't want high-end client training and they don't want to pay a lot for like therapy and shit like that. So where is this gap of getting started? Where is this gap of actually taking the step forward? Where is this gap of feeling comfortable in this journey? Whatever the fucking journey looks like for you, it'll be tailored, whatever it is. But we saw the gap and we wanted to capitalize on it. And that's why we're doing it the way that we're going to be doing it, which I'll let Dylan speak a little bit more off of that.
Basically, we hear the same fucking excuses every day. We hear that nobody in their life is supporting this decision, that they kind of feel like they're on their own. We hear that they have zero accountability, and we hear that they just can't afford it. So pretty much, we've solved all these problems, so you have no more excuses.
No more.
If you don't have anybody in real life, that's what this is for. Like, if you're not taking advantage of online communities already, I don't know what you're even doing. Like, there is so many people out there who are interested in the exact same thing as you, who are striving for the same things you are. It's just finding these like-minded people and surrounding yourself with them. So rather than have to go out and find them all yourself, we're going to bring them to you. Like everyone, we're literally curating and picking everyone who's in this community. It's not like we're just, here's an application, join this Zoom link. Like we're sitting down with each and every one of you. If we haven't already, reach out and we'll sit down with you, go in depth about exactly what this is going to be, try to make a roadmap for you. And we're going to provide you the community. And then you're going to have accountability on all kinds of levels. You're going to get to meet with us 2-on-1, damn near every single week, where we're going to be able to hold you accountable, see where you're struggling, see where you're succeeding, and encourage you to keep going. And then you're going to meet with the group also damn near every week, like legit almost every single week. And so you're going to have these other people now who are all pushing for something bigger than themselves. Like at the end of the day, they just want to be the best version of themselves possible. And even if that looks different for each and every one of you, coming together and like all pushing for it together is going to be beneficial for you all. And on top of that, it's $30 a month. If you can't afford $30 a month for a personalized training plan, nutrition plan, community, accountability, like all of these mental habits, tips, tricks, educational videos, everything, I don't know what else to tell you. Like
there's no better bang for your buck, and we'll prove it to you and we'll show you. But I don't want it to seem as if like, oh, you have these calls with us, you have these calls with this group, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, that's intimidating. I need to crawl in a hole. That's what we want to get away from. Going into a gym can be intimidating. Going to therapy can be intimidating. People don't like it because it's one-on-one direct. It's this, it's that, blah, blah, blah. There's stigmas. There's all these things about it. It's going to be casual. How can you correct the habits in your life to be happy again, to get a new job, to elevate to the next level, whatever the fuck it is? How can you get to that next level where you're happy, you're feeling good, life is great? Yeah, things could be different, but we're going to work on it. And so that's what this community is going to be about. It's just forming new habits and understanding that you're really not that far off from your goals. You just got to get some structure and align and have the right initiatives or motivation behind them to that way go after it or achieve whatever is next for you. And so again, there's going to be a ton of fucking resources in this community.
Literally,
we're
like
currently
unlimited.
working on it now. Yeah. And we're going to be adding stuff and changing things all the fucking time. But I promise you will not find personal training, nutrition, habit tracking, and all of this stuff in one platform or with one group for the price that we're giving it to you guys. And the reason we're giving it to you for the price or whatever you want to classify it as is because there's back end costs, Dylan and I's time and stuff like that. We don't care to charge you these high amounts because we want to make an impact. We want you to then go and inspire others to do the same thing and be like, man, like this really helped me. And it really isn't that life altering. You make these simple changes in your life and you can start seeing a new direction. You can start seeing that light at the end of the tunnel that you didn't think was there or you didn't know was there. And so for us, we realized like we want to impact as many people as possible instead of just having a certain niche group that comes to us because they can afford it or
Yep.
they have the means. And so it really is about just making this thing as big as possible, but like with the right intent, with the right heart, with the right vision. And that's bringing in like-minded people to join this community. So that way we're all motivating each other to just keep going to new heights.
Yeah, like everyone comes from their own walk of life. We all have our own struggles that we deal with. But this is like genuinely a judgment-free zone. This ain't Planet Fitness, but it's judgment-free. Like the best part about this is like that we're going to literally be going through the entire program with you and growing with you. Like this isn't like we are the end all be all. And that's why it's so important for us that it's a community aspect because me and Freddie don't have all the fucking answers. Like we can give you a path that worked for us and we can guide you in the right direction and help you make these changes. But you might very well resonate with somebody else in the group. And that's our main goal here, just getting you connected with these people so that you can grow into whatever it is that you want to be.
Yep. And realize that every story is hard to tell. Every fucking thing is hard to overcome, but it's a lot easier when you have people around you that you don't necessarily have to go to on a day-to-day basis. You don't have to share everything, but it's a fresh perspective, fresh set of eyes, and just somebody again that might have went through a similar situation, because none of our situations are the same, even if they sound the same from a surface level. I could say my grandfather passed away and you could say the same thing, but our situations are completely different because that relationship we held with them was different. All the stories are different, everything like that. So we can't sit here and be like, oh, I know what you're going through, but hey, went through something similar. This is what I did to get over it, or this is how I kept my mind busy. So that way I wasn't sitting here depressed or sad about it and got myself out of that hump, because this is what is important in life is X, Y, and Z. And when you start working on that, things get better. So again, we have a lot in store that's going to unfold and that's going to continue to unfold to show you truly what this community is. Cause I don't think words can put it into perspective of how valuable this is going to be. So we're going to slowly release more and more information as we're building this community out, as it's growing and things like that. But we just want you guys to know about it because, again, you don't got to buy a shirt, or you cannot buy 2 drinks, or you cannot go out to dinner once and it'll pay for the community for the month. And then we can all sit here and work off of each other in the sense of how do we get better? How do we focus on life? And not only that, but how do we form new habits to make those big life altering decisions not seem so scary or daunting?
Yeah, the return on investment is going to be way more than $30, but it is launching January 16th. If there's by some chance that you're seeing this after January 16th, or you're just not ready to jump into January 16th, it's not like it's closed after that. Like it's an ongoing thing. But if you do want to get in like at the ground floor and really be like one of the first people in this community, January 16th is when you should hop in. And yep. I strongly believe that. So if we haven't spoke to you and you are interested, literally reach out to us anywhere. All of our info is below this, whether you're listening or watching. So legit, just reach out. We'll hop on a 30-minute call. Might not even take that long, but we'll just kind of walk through your scenario, tell you exactly what it's going to be like. And yeah.
Yeah. Just get on a call and bullshit. Keep it casual. Yeah. Keep it simple, as they say. And
it's not a sales call either. Like that's very important. This is literally just a let's get to know you call.
Yeah, and you get to know us. We'll tell you our story and why we started this whole DTI journey if you don't know about it, but also show you like why it's valuable in the sense of like, hey, this is what's important to us and this is why we're trying to spread the message. Would love to have you in. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But again, I think it's invaluable, and I think it's going to be something great that helps a lot of people get back on that railroad track that they need to, and show how important the little habits are in the overall grand scheme of things.
And also, if it's not for you, I think you're a liar, because it's for everybody. But yeah, that's all I got, man. We don't want to keep these people too long. It's a It's a holiday week. They're mailing it in right now.
Yeah, so we gave you guys a shorter one, but I'm excited. Dylan's excited, and 2023 is excited for us. So
I'm
you
excited to
already
get
know.
to know all of these people.
Yeah,
I'm
because we're gonna
hyped.
hold like in-person shit and stuff like that too. So it's gonna be dope. It's really gonna blossom to something great. I know it is. And honestly, the last thing, I mean, your mom already knows, but if she don't, tell her to join because she's going to one way or another. So we'll leave it at that, folks. Have a great fucking New Year's. Hope you had an amazing Christmas, and call somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. Tell them you love them, you're thinking about them, and see how they're doing. But until that, it's on.
Peace.